Good morning. My name is Carolin. I'm a representative of the ID&T manager.
I'm Marina, Zylka. Very nice to meet you.
Nice to that you follow up the invitation for the internship. So first of all, why did you apply for this position, or why especially this company, ID&T?
Okay, to start off, I'm actually I'm actually a big fan of all the events that ID&T is creating each year and all the new additions that come to this. I was watching the company for years now, how it's been growing and adding new events to their portfolio each year. So this was a very impressive company, since I've been studying the event management industry. So for me, the best place to do my internship and to gain actually experience in the industry would be ID&T. And I attended some events from ID&T myself. So yes, I really enjoy them, and I think the concepts are the best that I have seen so far in my life. Probably will be the best.
Yeah.
And excuse me.
That's okay.
Yeah, so that's why.
And you mentioned that you're studying the event industry. So what are you exactly studying and where?
So I'm currently a student at NHTV in Breda in the Netherlands, and the bachelor degree that I will achieve will be called International Leisure Management. And one of the aspects is to gain international knowledge in the industry, so that's why I applied for my internship in either Amsterdam or Antwerpen, because it's for me as a German person, it would be considered international.
Yeah, because we also have some companies around the world.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to focus on the Netherlands more than on the more international companies, or is it, or do you don't know yet, or?
I'm pretty much open to any destination. I just set my focus more on Europe at the moment, and therefore Antwerp or Amsterdam, because I was living in the US the past 5 years, so my focus was more to possibly gain more experience in the European area, but I'm always willing to experience new places and countries and cultures.
That sounds good. We need those people. And do you have any idea what the task might look like when you work at ID&T?
I think that ID&T has a lot of places and categories where people will work. For me as an intern, I imagine myself be kind of like an all-rounder person and experience different places in the company. For example, project management, come up with new ideas for the events, be at the event, help organizing the event, do research, be in contact with the external facilities and people that are connected to the events, and just basically learn from every aspect of the event in the company.
Okay, sounds good. So you already did some research on the company, I see. So
Yeah.
you know some sectors where we work. Do you prefer to work in a team then, or on your own?
I actually prefer both. I'm a really good person that can work in a team. I actually enjoy it very much, but I have also no problem to work on my own.
Okay. And do you think that you are the best person for this job, and maybe why somebody managed to be?
I would like to think that I am the best person for this job, because I have a lot of external knowledge about these events because I attended them myself. I did a lot of research about ID&T for years now, and I've been following their extension over the past few years, especially in terms of the Tomorrowland franchise. It started small in Belgium, and now it's expanding all over the world with the US, Brazil, and soon in India. So I think I already have a lot of knowledge that comes to the company, which I consider a plus. But I'm also always willing to learn, and I'm very eager to expand my knowledge and I think that ID&T will provide me with the best knowledge in this industry.
Okay, that sounds really good. And what experience do you bring to the company, maybe?
My experience started in my previous school. I organized some school events, and I was a part of the school newspaper, so I know a little bit about research, connecting information, and bringing out the valuable stuff to the customer. Furthermore, I organized some fundraising events in the US for nonprofit organizations, and I would even consider my experience at the events as some of the experience that might be helpful for your company, because I visited them as a visitor, not as a working person. So I have a view of kind of like what might be missing, what did you do great, what could be expanded, and so on.
Yeah, I really like that you already went to some events of our company. That's good to know. And can you tell me your strengths and weaknesses?
I would definitely say that my strengths are that I'm very honest and always positive about work, even though there might be a stressful situation and we're at a time limit where it's very difficult to obtain our goal. I'm always very motivated and positive around everybody, and always make the goal happen even if I know it might be impossible, and that I'm always eager to learn more and to get to a new goal. Basically, there's no limit of knowledge for me. And weaknesses would be that I tend to be impatient, and that I find it difficult to be around people that are passive and negative. So
you mentioned that you can handle pressure very well, can work with a lot of work which has to be done. And how do you handle the pressure? So do you have any special things you do when there's a lot of to do? Or?
Might sound funny, but I actually work even better under stress because I know things need to get done right now, and you cannot delay it. So I usually come to the best results when I know, okay, there's a time limit now and it needs to be done. In order to relax from the stressful situation, I like to separate work and my private life, and basically my private time, do exercises, sports, yoga for example, go to music concerts, things like that, to calm down and start the week fresh with a lot of energy.
That sounds good to me. So you are a person when you leave, when you have the whole day of work, when you leave the company, you're like, I'm done, and I like shut down.
Well, if there is need for me to be always able to be contacted, I'm willing to be available anytime. Of course, that will be talked with you and me. So I have no problem being available if it's necessary. But usually, I'm just trying to explain that I can separate work and my private life.
Yeah, exactly. From this, so you're willing to work at the weekend as well?
Yes.
This is actually like the main aspect which is important in this industry. So.
That's no problem, because actually this is the industry that I actually enjoy very much, and so it wouldn't be a difficulty for me to work on the weekends, because if you love something that you do, then I don't mind doing it every day.
Yeah, that sounds good. And what are your goals for the future?
For the future, well, I would love to finish with a great experience for my internship and then graduate at some point, and then hopefully gain more international experience while working at an event company. I'm thinking in the future possibly to do my own event agency, but that's just a small plan. It's very difficult nowadays to compete with other agencies, but that would be basically my dream. But mostly just to do something that I love and to never stop learning.
Okay, that sounds very good. And what is your biggest accomplishment with what you had in your past experience? Your work maybe, or you think that you did everything?
My biggest accomplishment so far, I would say that I was able to live in the US 5 years by myself and to get a college degree from there. Basically, learn a new culture, learn the life of the American people, make new friends, attend school there. I would call this my biggest accomplishment so far.
Okay, so nice. So you think you would, because when you work for ID&T in Amsterdam, so you would aim to live there, or do you want to live like around Amsterdam, or could you think
since Marina is not that far from Amsterdam, it's a little bit over an hour. I think in the beginning I would try to drive or take the train every day. Also have a lot of friends that live in Amsterdam, so there would be a possibility for me to stay there a few nights if I need to. And the same for Antwerp, it's even closer than Amsterdam. So for the beginning I don't think I would consider moving, but for the future I'm definitely open to new.
Okay, and it's no problem to live, well, it's not that far away from Germany, but it's no problem for you to...
oh no, not at all.
No?
That's not at all a problem.
Okay, that's good.
The further the better, actually.
Maybe another question would be what interests you about this job, which is you think is really important and special for you?
It's very special to me because it's basically the passion of my life. I really love the music that evolves around the events. I really love the mission that ID&T tries to bring to the people through each event, which is love, happiness, taking care of the environment, and bringing people from all over the world and connect all cultures and countries and be one family. And this is just very appealing to me because I like that. I really enjoy traveling and getting to know new cultures myself. So these events are just like a small version. You don't need to travel far. Well, some people do, but you come to this event and you get to meet so many people from all over the world that you have an instant connection with, even though you don't know them, and you have a connection for the rest of your life. I can just say from my own experience, when I attended Tomorrowland, it was just the most striking event of my entire life so far, and just the creation of the event just told me that this is a place where I would love to work and that I could contribute just a little bit to it, and I would be just so happy about it.
Okay, just to know, when did you go to Carolin?
This year.
This year? Okay.
Yes, 10th anniversary.
Okay, nice. Oh, good to hear. So you really enjoyed it, I see.
I love it, yes. Yes.
Nice. Okay, so yes, I think I now have a good overview of your passion. So thank you very much for the interview and for your time.
Thank you.
I think I will see what will be.
Okay, I appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Bye.